right, welcome to the Articulate That podcast where I am learning to articulate my ideas more clearly, more effectively, more accurately, and more precisely. So, without further ado, let's jump straight into our topic of the day. And this has to do with inflation. So, inflation has been a problem that is affecting everybody. I'm going to show you how big of a deal inflation actually is, if you can stomach it with me. And I have receipts. All right, so I am sharing here what was my old receipt from, trying to see this here, okay. My old receipt, this is dated July 31st, 2021. It was a Walmart order. And as you can see here in the bottom, it was only $82.22. It was 40 items that were received that day, July 31st of 2021. Okay. If we move over to, so this estimate is from Monday or Tuesday, but they have that nice little reorder all button right there. And if we go and show the reorder all, you can see what it would cost for the same. It would be actually 38 items. We're losing 2 items. And look at that cost, $148.19. That is relatively outrageous, in my opinion. There's no reason that it should be that expensive. We're losing 2 items, and we're paying more. And this is from percent change. As you can see, we had our $82.22 from $82.22 to $148.19. That's an 80.24% change in the cost for 38 items of food, 2 items less. I knew I wasn't going crazy. I thought I was the only one, and I was imagining this, but no. And mind you, when that $82.22, that original order, and it would typically last me a week. So now, for that same, and that's when I was bulking, I was going to the gym more regularly. But now for that same week, it's 80% more expensive. Now, one of the narratives or one of the thoughts that a lot of people have is, oh, it's just corporate greed. Let me show you something interesting. I plugged into chatgpt to generate a graph of Walmart's performance over the last 5 years, starting in 2019 to 2023, and to include, as you can see here, the revenue, gross profits, and the net profits. Revenue, of course, as things get more expensive, as it takes more dollars to buy the same thing, your revenues is going to go up. Now, keep in mind, revenue is not how much money they're keeping. That's just how much money a company or a business is exchanging, how much money is changing hands into their hands for the services they're providing or the products they are selling. So you have your revenue, the money that interchanges hands, essentially. Once all the bills are paid, the roof, the loans, if there's any loans, Walmart doesn't have any loans from what I gather, the salaries, the benefits, then this is what's left. Okay, that's pre-tax. Then, of course, this is going to go up a little bit because the cost of everything is going up a little bit. So, of course, you're going to have a little bit more. But as you can see, it's relatively steady. It just peaks a little bit in 21, and then it kind of just, very incremental increases, nothing record breaking. Okay. After you pay your taxes, this is the net profit. This is how much Walmart is left with as a corporation. And of course, they have to pay their CEOs. That's included in all of this. But as you can see, their net profits as a business, the profitability has actually gone down a little bit. Okay, let's go to the next slide. So this is from chatgpt again. Let's go ahead and if you're a numbers guy, You like to see the numbers, not just the graph. This is why I pulled this up. 2017 to 2023, Walmart's financial metrics, ChatGPT. So it's not like I infused data into this. You can see this is their sales revenue, same information that was pulled from on the graph. Gross profit in billions. This is all in billions. Look at this. 13 billion, 9 billion, 17, 13 billion, 2018, 9 billion, 2019, 6 billion. This is their net profits. 2020, 14. So when they started getting profitable, much more profitable again. 2021, 13, height of COVID. Interestingly, during the height of COVID, when they were one of the only businesses open, they actually lost some money. You got 2022, 13 billion. They actually lost money again in 2023. So Walmart is hiking up prices and they're losing money? That doesn't make any sense. And as you can see, I also asked ChatGPT for the source. The source for the report is the Walmart annual reports from 2017 to 2023. So right from the horse's mouth. And then it's also cross-verified with Yahoo Finance and MarketWatch. People don't, unfortunately, realize what the implication is. I'm gonna do some quick math. Again, we love math because numbers don't lie. They don't lie. Get the calculator really quick again. There we go. Calculator. Boom. Okay, let's do some quick math. You're paying $148 now for the same amount of stuff. Actually, 2 items less. Take away 82.22. You're paying $65 more a week. So that was for 1 week. That would be for me. Gotta times that by 4 weeks. $263 more, and $263.88 more a month. And then if you times that by 12 months, because you have to eat every month of the year, it's $3,166.56 more that you're paying for the same stuff. That's not annoying at all. That is not annoying at all. That's not frustrating at all. That's $3,166 that can be going towards savings, that can be going towards paying off credit card debt, because we know we are breaking records. We are now, the consumer market has over $1 trillion in consumer debt, credit card debt. So, with that being said, let's talk about the inflationary rates and see how they're lying to you in this aspect. This one is going to be ChatGPT. Actually, let's do a new chat. Pull it up. I just want to have it queued. Again, ChatGPT is free, so you can use it on your own. You don't need to pay for it. And it gives you the blessing of having a lot of information that you can skim through, and a lot of sources. You can take everything with a grain of salt, but it gives you a really, really good starting line. And when there's sources that is pulling from that are verifiable sources, it really makes it a whole lot easier. So let's do generate a table of inflation rates from 2017. Let's actually go from 2015 to 2024. So we had a very, very low inflation rate, 2015. Now remember 17, we're at 2.1%. Let's look at 2021, which is where that receipt was from Walmart. 5.4%. 5.4%. Explain to me how the hell we are at 3.1% estimated inflation rate for this year, and the cost of that grocery run is 81% more expensive. Makes no sense. How the hell are we paying more, 80% more, when we allegedly have lower inflation? That's a genuine question. I don't know everything. I know common sense, and I can tell you that 5.4% is more than 3.1%. So technically, we should be paying less for that same grocery haul. So I know many of you, my fellow Americans, y'all are all feeling the pinch of this economy, and I just wanted to share some insight. And the interesting thing is, you can use the same feedback, you can use the same system of of a process of elimination that I used to look at most of these companies that are having record profits, and you can see where they actually stand in terms of their profits. You've been watching Articulate That, and I hope you learned something. A little unique take on the finances of the economy. And leave a comment, ask a question, give me a suggestion. If something was wrong, inaccurate, let me know. I'd want to learn more about that or see that perspective. Thanks for watching.